All right, we're calling this the Zolak and Bertrand After Hours Road Show is what we're calling that.
We're the first ever guest.
With a ping pong champion. He's a champion of what was an intense match to the very end with Kirk Cousins and Drake Maye.
The Paddle King. It's called the Paddle King.
Is that what it's the Battle of the Paddles, though.
They called him the King of the Paddle.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. And he's a champion. So, Drake, how does it feel to be a champion out here playing a little table tennis?
Yeah, I like my chances coming into tonight. You know, we played a little bit growing up, and fortunate to have some solid hand-eye coordination. But it was fun getting out here and get a chance to compete.
Did you and your brothers ever smash a paddle at any point, being competitive playing this game?
I think me and Bo, we had a little bit of anger issues growing up, so we had to run the local store a good bit to buy some new paddles. But hey, that's part of it. That's what you want to see, right?
It's been a whirlwind for you these last 10 days. You get into the Pro Bowl at the end. Talk about that ability to be around those guys. I watched the whole thing. I saw you blend with Burrow and Russ Wilson and Jamar Chase and those guys. You're recruiting guys there. How much does that week and here being this week give you a taste of ultimately what this thing can be and what's in front of you?
Yeah, no doubt. I think it was an awesome chance last week just to be around the guys. You know, as a rookie, trying to soak it in and be a sponge. Ask some of the quarterbacks, ask Joe and ask Jared Goff. You know, some of the things they do in the off season or what they do during the season. So it was awesome to get around some guys that have done it at a high level and we're playing them next season. So Joe and those guys. So it's a good chance for me to get around some guys, different guys, and I think it was. A fun time, and anytime you're going to the Pro Bowl, whether it's alternate or whatever, just have a chance to get down there and have some fun.
It was rude of us, too, because you do have a personal, congratulations on the engagement.
Don't worry about it.
Girlfriend. It's not your girlfriend anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Fiance, she's in here somewhere.
I know, we saw her. We're going to say hi to her.
Exactly.
Any questions, Tim?
Yeah, what's the pitch to free agents right now that want to potentially come to New England?
Obviously, it's tough. It was the season we had last season and the one before, so I think what you can preach to them is the city. I think the fans. I think they showed up. They showed out. Even when times were tough, and I think they're the best fans in my opinion. One of the best fans in the league. I think you can get behind Boston, the city, Foxborough, New England, whole area. We got a very wide kind of range of fans. Even you always tell me at the facility you got fans across the country, across the globe. So the big fan base. They've done it. They've won the dynasty obviously, and our goal to get back there, and I think you can preach Coach Vrabel. I think what he's done, success with the Titans and Coach McDaniels, and what his pedigree speaks for itself. So, get a chance to get back on track. We got some pieces there that can help us in the future. We look forward to add some more.
I know you've talked about it in recent days, being excited and looking ahead, and knowing that there's a lot to learn with Josh McDaniels and the offense and how it will change a little bit. Are you at all worried or excited? What is it? What's the emotion when it comes to the language of the offense and how that will be different going into next year than what it was you were just working with?
Yeah, I think it's a little different learning a new offense, but at the same time, it's Coach McDaniels and the success he's had with Tom. And like I said, the database has been in the database for years back going on with Coach McDaniels and done it at a high level and coached the best to ever do it. So get a chance to watch Tom on film and say, hey, this is what Tom was thinking. This is what I was telling Tom. It's hard to complain about having that opportunity.
Obviously, there's rules what you can and can't do in the offseason, but you being a quarterback, I'm sure you want to get back at it, chomping at the bit. What's your schedule coming up? What do you plan to do to get ready before legally you guys can start getting together, really meeting and throwing the football around in the building?
Yeah, I think the big thing is get to know the coaches first. You want to have a good relationship with them. Get to know the coaches, and still, hey, the iPad, go back and say, hey, check out some run game, check out little things. Say, I think. Coach McDaniels, they mic the mic point. So learn who to mic and learn kind of the basics and formations and little things to kind of get as much know as much and get a grasp of it as much as I can before going into it.
What are you most proud of last year?
I feel like I just kept continuing playing. I think it's tough. Our record and what we went through as a team, and I think proud of myself to keep on playing and went out there with confidence. Year in, week in and week out, and I feel like got in the locker room that built some relationships with guys that can go down the road and help us down the road.
45 minutes on Bourbon Street with me. Stacey James would really be excited about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Any more questions, Tim?
Yeah, we always talk about the year 1 to year 2 jump for players. So what's the biggest thing you're trying to work on this offseason?
Yeah, I think first off, I think protect football. I saw Coach McDaniels say something about protecting the football. That's huge in this league. I think winning the turnover battle and being my part of sometimes good plays, incompletion or throwing in the dirt. So protecting the football and continue to get better in situational football, whether it's down in the red zone, third down, or change protections, little things like that. Just keep on taking the next step.
When it comes to throwing the football, What does the perfect receiver for Drake Maye look like? Is it a shiftier slot guy? Is it that big outside guy? What's the perfect receiver in your mind? The guy you want to be throwing to?
Yeah, I think we talked about this a lot of time. Last year in the quarterback room, me and Jacoby would always argue about this. I think a guy that can win one on one, a guy that can has feel and zone, and a guy that just wants to rock in his hand, wants the ball, and wants to go make plays.
You're enjoying the time here in New Orleans so far?
Yeah,
This is fun, right?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Just got here today, so probably be pretty quick in and out, and got to get back to getting ready and getting in shape.
Whatever you do, don't get rid of the we love
it.
the fired up. Because we're on every day. We play your press conferences. I know your dad watches from down in Carolina, but it's your energy. It's infectious, man. And we can't wait to see what year 2 holds for us.
We just saw a minute ago, too, that Micah Parsons came over and said, Drake, I need your phone number.
He asked for yours.
So are you guys going to be doing some workouts this offseason? What's that relationship going to look like now going forward?
It's a podcast thing.
I know, yeah, podcast. I think the big thing is be nice to those guys. I think it's a big thing. But
they're going to kill you.
At the same time, when you get on the field, man, we're competing. So that's the big thing.
All right, well, Drake, we really appreciate it.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks for the time.
See you up there.
Go Pats. Yeah, go Pats.